Right. Okay. Okay, sorry about that, guys, on that last stream, how I know I sort of cut that a bit short and I disappeared for a while, but I had my sister around, so that is why. So, we last left it where we had to go back to the natives. So, we'll go dish quickly back to that location. And we'll probably be able to do this if we just run straight back, but I think we'll travel just because it's going to be easier. Travel San Mateus to... No. What? Oh. Oh, maybe it will be quicker just to run it. Oh, we'll run it. Screw it. We'll run it while we can. Might as well kill these guys while we're at it. If they're there. Which they are. We'll get into a little fight. Bang. See ya. Nice. Bam, bam, damn, boom. Okay, so we've got a fair old little mini trek for us to do to get all the way back over here. But we can sprint there, so it shouldn't take us too long. We'll have a little quick mooch up here. Up we go. And down there. Oh, we need to go down there. Get some free leather there. Alright, let's speak to the natives.
So, did you...
I found some information that should allow you to locate the conversion camp. And I also found a note about a prisoner convoy coming soon.
Why come and tell us all of this if your intention is just to betray us?
Betray you? How so?
You're not the ones this so-called legate betrayed. We are.
You?
Uh-oh.
I have no commitment to your order. It is with Thélème that we are allied. Your nation, that you are prepared to drag into a war against the natives, with the sole purpose of converting a few of them in your torture camp, even if you have to kill all the others.
What are you talking about? Are you saying Claudius managed to complete his great conversion camp project?
Don't pretend that you did not know.
I did not, but now that I do, I will do everything in my power to continue his work. And the first step will be to eliminate those who would denounce us. The Mother Cardinal focuses too much on politics, when she should be following her faith instead.
Uh-oh.
We will fight these monsters by your side, Onolmenawi.
That guy's a dick anyway.
Move away! Things are about to get dicey!
Thank you.
You don't have to thank me. These men were our enemy. The monsters torturing my people.
Damn right.
Even though the Ordo Luminus's actions are atrocious, Thélème must not learn of our involvement in this matter. Our alliance could suffer.
Do not worry about it. We won't tell them.
And we will make these bodies disappear. Nobody will ever know what happened to them.
Except for our Mal, of course. Queen Deirdre will be grateful to you for helping us.
I hope this will help our relations in the future.
In any case, do not worry about this camp. She will not let our people be imprisoned. She may even ask for your help in destroying it.
Perhaps. In the meantime, please give her my regards.
Bertir Tumad on all Menawi. And thanks again.
Hell yeah. Up in our relationship with the natives. I nearly said with the something else's then. But never mind. We're alright. So, natives are nice. Coin guard, nice. Thélème is suspicious. The Norts are still suspicious for some bloody reason. And Ciara and Petrus are suspicious. It's a good thing we didn't have that guy with us. He'd have been a bit cranky with that. Right. Amongst Ghosts, still irrelevant right now. Talk to Constantine. Okay, so we'll go and do Constantine, I think. And then we'll go to Vidaris. Or should we go to Vidaris first? Now, we'll do Constantine, then we'll go to Vidaris, I think. Yeah. I think that is a better idea. So we jump down here. Jump down there, jump down there. We might as well go and kill the enemies. Oops. Might as well go and fight our way back, actually. Just because it'll give us more, some more experience points. So there's these guys to fight here. And then a couple more around the corner. Nice and easy that was. Oops, pick that up. Yep. And around and over here.
We'll make you dance, land dwellers.
Travel to New Serene. Decide residence. Yep. Bam, 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 Ba-boom. Best gun I can possibly get right now. Consumables, ammo, yep. Whoops. Huff fungus, yep. Crude iron. Oh, no, hell no, that was close. Crude iron ore. Sell. Black and rapier. Sell, and armor. Sell the hats. Sell one of these. Sell those. Sell. What? Hang on a minute. What am I bloody wearing there? Eh? It's better. Okay. Junk, sell that, sell that, sell that. Let's just do our ammo. Ammo 19. Yep. And yep, that's everything. Right, get moving on to the next main mission. Da 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 da. Let's go report back to our cousin.
Cousin! You have returned to me. Your absence was sorely felt.
You don't appear to be in top form. Are house intrigues keeping you from finding proper sleep?
No, nothing to bring me nightmares as of yet. I'm blaming it on the change of diet. Now, tell me what adventures you've been up to. If you only knew how bored I grow behind these walls.
I would like, if you would allow me the honor, to introduce Bishop Petrus, emissary of Ptolemy.
Your Highness, may the light warm you in its holy embrace.
Enchanted to meet you, my father.
I've come here to present respects from Ptolemy, and best wishes from the Mother Cardinal.
She has my most sincere thanks. But before speaking further, I would like to discuss matters with my cousin, if you would be so kind.
Yep.
I have been to the neighboring cities, as you asked of me.
Tell me then, was your journey adventurous?
Well, I was able to gain audience with the governors, give them your regards, and glean some information.
I would not have allowed anything bad to happen to him, Your Highness.
Oh, it's just us here, Kurt. Why not continue to call me by my given name? Carry on with your story, cousin. I'm impatient to know what secrets our illustrious neighbors have discovered.
The Bridge Alliance believes that a remedy could possibly be found by studying the local flora. They are quite motivated, but their research expedition has gone missing, and there is no sign of life. And since they themselves are under constant attack, they cannot spare a rescue party to investigate. The Mother Cardinal, in her opinion, believes the Malachor to be the result of a curse.
A curse cast by a demon, an evil creature worshipped by a cult of island natives. If you would allow me to second the request of our Mother Cardinal, we are in dire need of your help. Our inquisitors are hardly diplomats, but I should let you finish, my daughter.
They have started their investigations in a village where strange events have been taking place, but they are unable to get to the bottom of it. The population keeps its secrets, and Thélème hopes that we might help them learn more about the cult.
This is all extremely interesting. You have lived up to my expectations, as always. That said, we find ourselves between the rock and the hard place. The bridge is already in open conflict with the island natives. Thélème and their inquisitors... We're going to have to tread on eggshells, but let's follow all the clues to their mysteries. We need to help them continue their investigations. Perhaps one will lead us to something useful.
I don't have a lot of men, as well you know, and since I only trust you among them, take Kurt and any others that seem useful. I wouldn't want anything bad to happen to you.
If you would allow me, Your Highness, I would be honored to assist your cousin on her investigation.
Very well, then. You could start by indicating the precise location of your nasty village.
Of course, Your Highness. I should have thought of that sooner. Allow me to mark the location on your map, my daughter.
Thank you. Have no fear, Constantine. I will take care of all matters at hand.
Anything else?
Ask him about...
Any news of your parents?
No. With the time it takes to travel to the continent, it's not surprising. But I don't miss them. My father's next letter will certainly be full of his usual disdain. As for my mother, you know her. She's probably too busy planning her next assassination to have noticed my absence.
Okay. Leave.
I'm going to leave now. Goodbye, Constantine.
Look out for yourself.
I see. We should probably talk to Kurt.
Greenblood, my friend. My contacts have spoken. I was able to discover the location of this infamous Phantom training camp.
Do you still think they should be held accountable?
More than ever. You know that I recruited Raynor. I want to know what kind of hornet's nest I led him into. I want to know what these madmen did. But I fear if I go alone, I might not be able to control myself. And I won't learn anything. I need the help of my best student.
How can I refuse such a request? Well then, let's go.
We'll take Ciora. Right, let's just look at our missions a second. Right, we'll do the Vidaris one next after that. And then we'll do that expedition camp. For now, we might as well go and do this thingy one. Where is it that I need to go? World map. Vengershar, or whatever the hell it's called. Let's go to the Disade house. And we'll travel from here. To there, to Campfire of the White Gorge. Oh yeah. Okay. I'll speak to him as well while we're here.
Ah, my child, I'm happy that you are here. I've had an idea that I wish to present to you.
Please do.
I've known the Mother Cardinal for quite some time. She is a formidable woman, gifted and diplomatically skilled. I fear that your cousin might be a little defenseless when dealing with her, and would like to give him a few weapons.
What do you have in mind?
Diplomacy is not only a matter of formal encounters and choreographed etiquette. If we had the means to action more personal leverage, the Mother Cardinal could not manipulate your cousin.
How could we ever find anything of that sort?
Everyone has nasty little secrets, my child. It's our task to discover Cornelia's.
It is a very good idea. But alas, I have other problems to resolve first.
I understand. Come and find me when you are ready.
What was your role at my uncle's court? Were you already an ambassador?
No. But I was part of the embassy. I had only just started my career as a diplomat back then. Thélème was hoping to convert the congregation, and they had sent me to spread the word. I tried to teach you.
Okay.
We'll see.
Take care.
Right, we'll for sure sort his mission out later. It's not necessary right now. So we must go. How far away is it? Oh, it's not that far. It's not that far. Down we go.
Things are about to get dicey.
Easy, easy. Here it is.
I was informed of your arrival by my sentinels, but I didn't think it would be you, Kurt.
Rolf, you're the leader of this camp.
You two know each other.
We train together. We haven't seen each other in a long time. A very long time.
The world of warriors is very small, Kurt. What brings you here, my old comrade? And who are these people with you? They're not one of us?
My name is de Sardet. I'm the legate of the merchant congregation.
And I'm Siora, Donegad, of the Gaiusrad.
These people sure are important. So, what are you doing here?
I've heard things about this place. About this very special camp.
And we wanted to see what it was all about with our own eyes.
That's very nice of you, but visitors aren't welcome in this camp. What goes on here is only the guards' business.
Does the same apply to me?
Listen, Kurt. I can give you and your friends some answers, but only because it's you. Anyway, knowing you as well as I do, I'm aware I'm not going to get rid of you that easily. So, what would you like to know?
Okay.
What is it you do here? And why is this place kept secret, even from your comrades in the guard?
The natives have their magic, and we have to train elites to be able to face them. That's what we're doing here. Our role is sensitive, and our location obviously cannot be revealed to the whole island.
Does this man not realize that I'm a Donegad?
I noticed you're a native, but you're a friend of Kurt's, so I trust you will be discreet.
I see the reason for this kind of training. The Bridge Alliance would be particularly interested in soldiers like these. And yet I've never heard of this elite squadron.
We're still in the early stages of the program. We don't want to rush things. And our leaders demand secrecy. Orders are orders.
This is a huge camp for such a secret location. How's it organized?
The main building is reserved for officers and the wounded. The front and rear of the camp are dedicated to combat training. But most exercises take place outside.
Impressive. And how do you manage recruitment?
Only the best come here. Those who have combat experience. Once they arrive, they're separated into 2 squadrons, each led and trained by a lieutenant. But you already know all of this, Kurt. It must bring back memories.
Yes.
Will you tell us about your training?
That's a sensitive topic. Most exercises take place in the field to get the men used to it. The natives' knowledge of the environment gives them as much of an advantage as their magic. But if you want to know more, you should ask my lieutenant instructors.
Actually, we found out about this camp while we were looking for someone.
A kid I recruited. Rayner.
Oh. I didn't know he was one of yours. My condolences. I was told he died in an accident in the harbor.
Don't insult my intelligence, Rolf.
All right. Since you're here, I guess there's no point in lying to you anymore. The accident occurred during a maneuver. It's regrettable, but these things happen, you know?
We've taken up enough of your time, Captain.
I agree, and I have things to do.
I'd like to question your lieutenant instructors, if you don't mind. To ask them about Rayner.
You've become a real sap. Fine. But try not to disrupt the day's schedule too much. Goodbye.
I'm sorry. I couldn't contain my anger.
I noticed. Good thing you know this captain so well. I don't think he would have let us investigate otherwise.
I'm not sure it's a good thing, really.
You don't seem to like this man.
Rolf doesn't bring back good memories for me. But let's continue. I want to know what's going on here. Lieutenant!
Captain!
My friend here would like to learn more about this camp.
At your orders, Captain. Madam?
Can you tell us about your squadron?
The recruits who come here are the best. And in my squadron, they get even better. I don't know what else to tell you. They're disciplined, rigorous, and effective. Exactly what you'd expect from the best soldiers.
What kind of training takes place in your ranks?
Combat in natural settings. Combat against the savages' magic.
I'm very curious about how you train against the magic the natives use.
Now, these are complex, secret maneuvers. I'm very sorry, but I can't tell you anymore.
That's a pity. It would definitely be instructive.
I heard the recruit Rayner trained here. What can you tell me about him?
Oh, he was a good one. He died a little while ago.
So we've heard. Your captain told us he died during a maneuver. Can you tell us more?
The training we do outside can be dangerous. Unfortunately, Rayner fell to his death in a ravine.
He fell?
During a simulated ambush. I know, it's not glorious, but it happens. I'd like to get back to work now, if you'll allow it, Captain.
Go on. We're gonna go talk to some of your recruits.
I hope that it won't take too long. We're all very busy here.
We'll be quick, Lieutenant.
The story about training against magic is a lie. This lieutenant has no idea what he's talking about.
So what could they be training recruits for here, then?
I don't know. Lieutenant!
Respectfully, Captain.
Here is my friend, the legate of the merchant congregation. She would like to ask you a few questions.
At your orders. I'm listening, sires.
How do the various squadrons in this... Really?
I teach them.
That's strange.
These skills.
What kind of...
You mean...
We also teach them to...
How did you become an instructor in this...
I have led numerous squadrons before. I worked with Captain Rolf in the past.
That's very impressive. And I expect that you're familiar with the natives' environment.
Yes, of course.
Kurt, don't you think that someone this talented fits what we're looking for? You see, we need...
Your cousin is a governor of New Serene, I've heard. I don't doubt my abilities, but an offer like this...
We can't hide anything from you.
We're trying to find out what happened to Rayner.
That name doesn't sound familiar. He must have been in the Shadow Squadron.
The other lieutenant's squadron?
Yes. I'm sorry. Haven't been much use to you.
He died. His body was thrown into the harbor.
I guess it was one of your recruits.
We'll question some of your...
At your orders.
Hello, soldier.
We need information.
Of course, madam.
How would you describe your training?
Yes, we...
Really?
Problems remembering things?
No, Captain.
What's it like in your squadron?
Very good. The Phantom Squadron is made up only of the very best.
Do you trust your
We're like five fingers.
You've sure got them.
Yes, Captain.
We've learned that a recruit died in an accident.
No. Of course not.
That's strange. I was told that this...
If you don't mind, I'd like to get...
He seems afraid that an accident might...
No! It's not that.
Very well.
Excellence.
These kids are scared to death.
Yes. This boy...
Soldier!
Captain!
We'd like to learn more about...
I have nothing to say about it.
Really? Oh, well, it's not a difficult question.
Is this a test,
No, it's not a test.
Well, training is different.
That's an interesting way to put it. You're very united in this squadron. At least...
United?
That's rather sinister.
Yeah. Well...
You seem rather hesitant. Afraid of being...
No. Well... Not at all. And we're lucky to have the Lieutenant as our instructor.
We should leave this soldier to...
Your name, soldier?
Wilhelm. First class...
Keep it up, Wilhelm.
This recruit, Wilhelm, in spite of himself, led on more than the others.
His resentment is clear. But he won't divulge anything as long as his instructors are nearby.
Soldier!
Yes, Captain.
At ease. We have some...
Me?
You look exhausted.
It's difficult at first, but you get through it.
Haven't you ever...
I'm not a coward, nor a weakling.
What is that?
Our squadron's captain.
You seem concerned about your comrades. You keep looking...
No, not at all.
Are you afraid of what they might think of you?
Absolutely not, Captain. We are all of one mind in it.
Since this is such a close-knit squadron...
Yes, of course. But he's not part of the squadron.
Really?
I don't know what you're trying to get me to say. Rayner left the squadron because he was sent on a mission.
Sorry, mate, but that's not what happened.
I don't know anything.
Thank you.
Thank you, madam. Captain.
Lieutenants, report.
Captain?
Could you give us a few minutes and take us around the site? I've never been here before, and I'm curious to see what goes on.
I'm not sure if we can, Captain.
We are on duty, Captain.
Right, Lieutenant. Let's go! Are you coming with us?
No, thank you. I'd rather stay here. Take in some fresh air.
As you like. In that case, see you later.
Wilhelm, we need to talk. And don't worry, Captain Cup...
Why are you doing this?
We didn't think you'd say anything.
If you noticed, others will have too.
Even more reason to talk. What's really going on here?
This is supposed to be a training. Only the most talented recruits are allowed to join. That's what we're told every day.
Tell me about the training you undergo here.
It's more torture. We're constantly beaten and humiliated, and they even push us to police once we don't dare talk. Whatever the...
And they call us barbarians.
But what they teach us would be more useful...
As for Rayner, do you know what happened to him?
Yes. One day he just couldn't stand it any longer. They summoned him for night.
What does that entail?
It doesn't have much to do with real training. The weakest serve as punching bags for the others. If we refuse, we too become the targets. If you're looking to punish Rayner's murderer, you can start with me. We all have his blood on our hands.
Thank you for telling us all of this. You should get back to your comrades.
I hope you can do something. Have this camp closed. Otherwise I'll soon be as dead as Rayner.
We understand the risk you've taken. We won't let you down.
Thank you. Really. That was truly fascinating.
Captain?
I've seen everything I needed to see. You can leave us.
Yes, Captain.
Shall we go?
Kurt, Wilhelm has spoken.
What did he tell you?
He said the recruits go through hell. Rainer wouldn't stand for these methods. He rebelled.
Are you sure he used that?
Yes. But he told me it's not really training.
And the others beat them.
You know about this kind of trick?
Yeah. I thought it was a thing of the past.
I'm so sorry.
I scouted out the site. There's 2 parts of the Rolf's quarters and the basement, which they refused to open for me.
You're full of anger, Sengots. Take a deep breath and think. Then tell us your plan.
Let's wait for nightfall. We'll sneak into the camp unseen, search the barracks, the private quarters, and then the basement.
We might also try to find out where this night training takes place.
Yes. I wouldn't want other young recruits to lose their lives tonight. Especially Wilhelm.
Interesting. Right.
Strange. There's no one left in this part of the camp.
Maybe they're in the combat pit behind the barracks. I saw it when I visited the camp. Or they've already left for their night training. Let's find Rolf's office. He surely has the key to the basement.
What's that? All crews have received a notice summoned to Soldier Wilhelm's night. Oh. This training is not optional. You're expected at 10 PM on the forest trail. Should a recruit not attend the training, they are subject to... Oh, God. Right, okay. Right. His office. Is this his office? Anything to pick up? That's a kitchen. Maybe his office is upstairs. Aha. Pick up. Whoops. Pick up. Congratulations for the work you've done. You have perfectly fulfilled your mission so far, and several of your ghost recruits have already assessed positions close to the governor's as planned. Major Herman has informed me that you have suffered some casualties, but nothing susceptible of changing our plans. Continue this path and we should...
This letter is disturbing, Kurt. It confirms that several deaths have been disguised in order to keep this camp secret. But it says that the recruits trained here have been assigned to governors from different cities. And yet I'm sure that Constantine knows nothing about these elite units. The conclusion of the letter also confirms that the commander is pleased with what's been going on here.
So Torsten knew?
So it seems. Including about the deaths.
He's gone too far. He dishonors us all. Sieglinder was right.
Do so much dodgy things. The recruits have arrived in Samates and have perfectly fulfilled our expectations. I would not have expected anything less from one of my best students. I have made sure the commander knew what a good job you did in your ghost camp. I have no doubt you will know how to reward you. If the recruits we sent to other chases are just as efficient as you two, will be major soon. Oh, this is all just not looking good at all. Crap on a cracker. Let's get out of here. Nothing in the bunks. Alright, let's go basement. Well, there's nothing in there anyway.
Locked.
Oops, use the key, use the key.
This room. What could have happened in here?
I know this smell only too well. Fear, blood, death.
Oh God.
People have turned this place into a site of suffering. It will take years of work to erase eyes its traces.
Bloody hell. We have trained the new recruits as instructed, however some of them seem to have had a hard time with the lack of sleep. So they were sent to the Black Room to be toughened up. We suffered a casualty, but the experience was very successful. And even though they came out slightly weakened, they were much more cooperative afterwards.
This document explains
Good God.
lot. They torture the soldiers to break them. Rayner shows up on this list more than once. He gave them a lot of problems.
Those who resist too much are lynched during night training. Rolf, you'll pay for this.
Kurt, Wilhelm's name was added to tonight's training.
That's the young man who helped us, isn't it? They will probably kill him for it.
We can't let them kill him. We must stop this training immediately.
The risk is that Rolf will ambush us.
If this boy dies because of us, I will never forgive myself.
Arrest Rolf.
I refuse to let these recruits pay for the bastards who manipulate them. Let's avoid spilling blood in vain.
You surprise me once again, Kurt. You're full of compassion for these youngsters.
They're just kids. There has to be a way to reason with them.
We'll do what we can, Kurt. I can't promise anything more.
Right, how do we get out the other side? Was it down in the basement, the other door? Oh, there it is. I'll tell you what, let's just save it here a second. Just in case we do something wrong somewhere. Okay. Right, let's go. Oops. Let's just load that again. I mean, it does say, like, avoid casualties, right? So, if it's avoiding casualties, I don't know whether we are supposed to stealth attack them or not. I mean, I suppose if we stealth attack them, does that just mean that we just pull them down? I don't know. Oh. Whoops. Maybe we weren't supposed to do that. Wait a sec. Where the bloody hell is this captain guy? Whoops. Uh-oh. Right, how... Hang on a minute. Wait a second. I'm not happy with this. I want to know where the hell we're supposed to go, because even if we go all the way that way, there's nowhere to go. I want to try and do it obviously without killing anybody, so I'm assuming we have to do it without getting spotted, but to me that seems crazy. Because where is... Right, so we need to get what? Across there and then climb up and then round? I'm guessing. But what is this over here? Oh. Oh, right, let's go and save him and then arrest him then. Right, let's try that. Let's go and save him from his punishment. Well, let's go and save him.
Despite what Wilhelm told me, I wasn't expecting this.
Come on,
He's getting destroyed.
They'll kill him. We can't let them get away with it.
Come on. Let's see what you came for. Come on, if you dare.
Come on, I'll teach you how to dance.
Stop! We won't let you kill this boy like you killed Raina.
Soldiers! Do you realize what you're doing?
Captain? But...
You shouldn't be here. This time, you won't get away with it. To arms!
Discuss the letter.
Do you know what happens to those who die in this regiment? Their bodies are thrown out like those of rabid animals. If you die here, you'll die without glory. Nobody will ever know what happened to you. I doubt that's what they promised you when you joined the Guard.
No. No, of course not.
A good soldier doesn't fight for glory. He fights to be the best.
Really? Then the Guard really has changed. Did you recruits leave your families to end up lynched and thrown into a ditch?
No. You're right, Captain. We never should have ended up here.
Traitors! Cowards! Deserters!
Will you be all right?
I'm wounded, but I'll survive. Thanks to you. I'm eternally grateful.
Come, Wilhelm. We'll help you get home. We owe you that, at least.
I'm counting on you to bring him back to the camp in one piece.
Yes, Captain.
Well then, let's go. We can't let that vermin Rolf escape us.
Okay, let's go. Let's get back to the
Let's hope
camp.
Rolf didn't hear the sounds of combat. Surprise is our best ally.
You're right. Let's try to approach discreetly.
Right. Dun, 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 dun. Ooh, can we get round?
It's blocked.
Of course it is. Right. Okay, so we need to sneak round. Right. Seemingly, we've got to get right across there and then climb up there and round up to the top. So we need to avoid that dude, basically. Crappers. We were bloody close there, man. Right. Right, I think I know how we can do that now. Right, I think I know how we're gonna do this. Right, we got this. We've got it. Oh, excuse me. Right. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Go. There we go. Right. Now we've got this.
Nobody saw us. All we have to do is ambush them in the pit.
Oh no, we didn't go and save Rolf though. Wait, we needed to... Oh, balls. We needed to go and save Thingy first. Hang on. We needed to go and save that guy first. I forgot that we didn't save it. Sorry. Right, wait. We'll go and save the guy first.
Despite what Wilhelm told me, I wasn't expecting this. He's getting destroyed.
They'll kill him. We can't let them get away with it.
Come on, I'll teach you how to dance.
Stop! Salt! Captain!
You shouldn't be.
When my master... What honor is there? What honor is there in being
None! You've been manipulated.
You're right, Captain.
Imbeciles.
I'm Count Yeska. Well then.
Right. Let's go and get Rolf.
Let's hope that Rolf didn't hear the sounds of combat. Surprise is our best ally.
You're right. Let's try to approach discreetly.
Okay. Here we go.
Nobody saw us. All we have to do is ambush them in the pit. Rolf, you bastard, how could you be part of this disgrace?
You know that this is how the best soldiers are made. Soldiers, grab your weapons! Death to the traitors!
Stop! Soldiers, are you really going to obey these scoundrels? Do I need to remind you of the Guard's motto? Where is your honor?
I won't repeat myself, recruits. Execute these traitors!
Soldiers, listen to your captain. You are the victims of these monsters, and we are here to save you. We're doing our best to avoid a fight, to spare your lives.
Well, what do you want us to do? We have orders, and we know what will happen to us if we don't obey.
Enough! To arms! Attack!
All this bullying and humiliation is only intended to turn you into weapons, not soldiers. And when a weapon is no longer needed, its owner throws it away rather than risk injury. That's why Reyna was disposed of.
Being a soldier doesn't mean being a puppet. Put your weapons down.
They're right, mates. I don't want to end up in the harbor.
What do you think, soldier? You think we can trust them?
It's over, Lieutenant. These recruits won't do your dirty work for you anymore.
Congratulations, Lieutenant. You've trained cowards.
Their training wasn't finished, Captain. And the speeches were so convincing.
Silence! Where is this second squadron? Should have been here a long time ago.
They're not coming, Rolf.
They surrendered too. It would appear that your training methods aren't very effective.
Now that you no longer have lackeys to send after us, Rolf, you'll have to get your own hands dirty.
Hey, is it better? How's it going?
Big mouth of yours up for so long.
Time to die, bitch. That was easy. Well, it's going good. Good, man. I checked out that video, by the way. Good job. I meant to comment on it. I forgot.
Yes. Yes. I'll be fine. I'm just glad to know that this camp won't kill anyone else.
What about you, Wilhelm?
Thank you for saving my life. Without you...
I hope you can forget all about this. This is not what the Guard is about.
I don't know if you'll be able to forgive us.
Yeah, I watched it, dude. It was very good.
I've been in your shoes on other nights. You didn't have the choice.
I thought it was good, man.
This camp to close for good. You'll be under Wilhelm's
You
command.
keep up the content, man. React videos are definitely your thing.
You, Wilhelm. You'll stay here for now. I'll send men I trust to come get you soon.
What do you want us to do?
I'll need backup if I really want to put an end to all of this. We must go see Major Sieglinder in New Serene. I need to tell her what was going on here.
No, yeah, it's good. It's really good.
Her? Never. She's old school. She already held the commander at a distance because she didn't like the direction the guard was headed. He would have sacked her, or worse, if she didn't have so much support within the guard. I should have listened to her.
There's no use brooding over the past. Let's go. We'll go see her immediately.
Right. Oh, we did alright there in that mission, I thought. I thought we did quite well there. Definitely needed to save the Wilhelm first. Yeah, man. Need to do more. Like I say, do more of them as and when you can, dude. Good content.
Sieglinde, I need to talk to you.
What's the matter, Kurt?
We've just returned from a training camp. A secret camp. Where elite soldiers are trained. Through terror, humiliation, and torture.
Don't tell me that.
Yes. One of my recruits died, and he wasn't the only one. It is designed to create a regiment of assassins.
I am sorry, Kurt. I knew something was wrong, but I never would have thought it'd go that far.
We put an end to it all. We had to. But Torsten allowed it. Even encouraged it.
I told you that the commander's ambition would end up leading us astray from the ideals of the Guard, and that we would pay the price for it.
Yes. At the time, I told you you were exaggerating. That he had his reasons.
What are you gonna
Same,
do?
I can't post them directly on YouTube. Yeah, I don't know why. Why can't? Why won't it let you do that?
If I were as close to him and his family as you are, I would have done so a long time ago.
I know. I feel so stupid for not having understood Torsten's scheme until now.
You've always been a loyal person, Kurt. And too many loyalties are sometimes hard to reconcile. But Torsten betrayed us all. I'm counting on you to make him pay for it.
Believe me, he won't get away with it. Goodbye, Sieglinde.
Goodbye, Kurt. My men and I stand with you.
Bound chicka bow wow. Nice. So, friendly and friendly. Now we need to get Petrus and Ciora on side. And up our stuff with the Nauts, Telemi and the Bridge Alliance. Okay. Right. Oh man, we're so close. Right, hang on a minute now. Let's check our missions. Oh, talk to Petrus now. Damn, now we gotta get Petrus on side. And we need to do the Vidaris thing as well. Okay, right, let's get out of here. Right, and let's go to our... Oh, actually, we don't need to do that. We can go... I still think we should do the Vidaris thing, but we should probably swap to Petrus now. I can get a copyright strike, but there's one series I can do that with because I love reaction videos, so that one I'll go to YouTube. Yeah, good idea. I'd say that's a good idea as better. You're gonna are you gonna stick with the same channel name, or are you gonna change it? Da, 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 da. Da 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 da. La da 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 da. There's better cheddar reacts, yeah. Are you keeping the channel that you've got now then? Yeah, I'd stick with that. I think that's a good idea. I think that's a safe idea. Vidrad, right. Right, yeah, we'll go there. And we'll swap to Petrus as well now. We'll swap to him. That's cool, man. It's cool that he helped you come up with a name.
Considered my proposition?
I accept it now.
Let's...
Excellent.
How would you like to go about...
We must search her. They'll be guarded, of course.
This is taking quite a... The congregation's reputation could suffer if we're caught. And my cousin's position would be weakened.
I know. But keep in mind that I know the palace extremely well. And if we want to be sure to pass without being noticed, we need only dress ourselves up as servants.
That would improve our chances.
Right, we'll do it. We'll swap Kurt out. We'll keep Ciara.
What can I do for you, Mike?
I will see you later, Father.
Take care, my child.
Oops. I'm sticking with this channel, but no videos just because all my subscriptions are on it. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, I understand that, man. I understand. Right, let us just... ammo. For fungus. Crude iron ore. Rhino. Refined iron ore. I reckon we're alright with that. Where does... Search the Cardinal's apartments. So do we need to be... Where do we need to go to do that? Right, we need to go sign on it. Okay, right. I do game streams on my better channel sometimes because people know me better there and can ask me questions and stuff without going to my other channel. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, sometimes, like you say, you've got to try and accommodate for everybody if you're doing that kind of content, because obviously you've still got the people there who subbed or followed you or whatever for the reasons that you had that original channel. Like, I was going to do a second channel for my, like, trailer videos and music videos and GMVs and stuff because I really enjoy making them, but I thought if I do that, I have to build up another community all over again, and it's just like, it's not worth it. I'm not looking to try and make money off my channel, so it just doesn't make sense to try and... It doesn't make sense to start all over again to make a channel to try and earn money off it. Do you know, if you know what I mean?
Ah, Your Excellency.
I'm listening. Is that so?
We did, but let me... This island was where Saint Matthias lived at the end of his life, and where he founded a perfect community. Some time ago, we created a village which we called Eden, following his example. We chose this place as it seemed to be the closest to the one described in the Holy Scriptures. It is a home to a community of converted islanders, accompanied and guided in their budding faith by our theologians. As you can imagine, it is of the utmost importance to us. All the more so because we discovered some tablets there, which were engraved by our founder.
An extraordinary discovery that confirms your suspicions.
I see you understand. Alas, these tablets were stolen, probably by the islanders who still reject our influence. I know that you are generally well accepted by the natives. That is why I was hoping that you could help us to retrieve what belongs to us.
I suppose I could go to Eden and try to retrieve them.
Marvelous. The leader of the community, Father Justinius, will be able to answer your questions. May the Enlightened assist you in this holy quest, Your Excellency.
Right, 1 minute. And something that helped me with this new channel I went in with the Monday set. I am doing this with no one else but myself and the house, so I don't feel forced to do it. Oh yeah, no. That's what I mean. Like, I do my videos not because I want loads of people to be watching them. Of course I do. I want people to watch them and I want to know what people think and everything, but I'm not gonna, I'm not gonna beg people to sub to me or anything like that, because I'm doing it for me. I'm doing it because I enjoy doing it. Your Eminence, we have reorganized the basement room as you ordered. The damage caused by Your Excellency's guest was substantial and we regretfully had to replace the carpets which had been heavily stained. I hope you will find the new carpets to your taste. I made sure that the key to the room was on your desk as usual. Where is the desk? What? Except the key to her desk isn't on a desk. So, bet you works good for you to watch the video. Some people have issues. Yeah, it worked alright for me. Yeah, it seemed to be okay for me when I watched it. Suffered 0 issues. Right, so let's... let's try and be super nosy now. Aha. What do we have here? Right, just give us 2 seconds. Look at the chat flooded with my typing. Right, give me 2 seconds, Zabata. I'll be back in 1 minute. I'm just going to go and get a drink. What? Sorry about that. Okay, it's about no worries, buddy. If you're still here, I'll see you another time. Thanks for stopping by anyway, bud. Appreciate it.
This is a very unique place. The smell of stupor and vice reign as its masters.
You're not wrong. We should search this place.
This account book lists many loans made to the moneylender called the Magpie. For every expense, there is a corresponding money input, which completely cancels it. The sums are astronomical, however, there is no mention of where this money comes from. There are no so many recurring payments to a certain candy cane. Oh.
This document is highly important. By reading it carefully, you could learn a lot. The Mother Cardinal apparently borrows large amounts of money from a moneylender. Actually, enormous sums.
What's more, she does so quite regularly. How does she manage to give it all back?
And the name Candy Cane crops up several times. Quite suspicious, don't you think?
This sweet person must be doing her huge favors to get these sums. Let's rummage around some more. We may find...
Okay.
Oh, for goodness sake. This room reeks of alcohol.
And not just any old alcohol, if my nose does not deceive me. Cornelia always had great taste when it came to drinking.
It seems that someone forgot their earring.
Ugh, here is an object of more than questionable taste. A woman from a good family would never wear it. It's junk. The kind of thing a courtesan would wear.
I didn't know you were an expert on the subject, Father.
The subject of jewelry?
No, of courtesans.
We are here at the heart of human depravity. Outrageous luxury, excessively priced alcohol, obvious debauchery.
Surely this is enough to incriminate the Mother Cardinal.
No, my child. These things are common in certain circles, even in Thélème, unfortunately. Cornelia may well have organized these things for others. These parties might be of use in gaining some political favor. We must find out who is involved and learn more.
The earring that we found may help us with that. We could ask at the brothel if it belongs to a prostitute.
We should also follow the trail left by this document, my child. The moneylender may give us information about the famous candy cane.
We should also question the manager of the tavern while passing through. He will surely have some information to give us. Or to sell us.
Okay. Right, let's just save it a second. Because I think if we're on our way out, if we get caught or something like that, we can just reload it. It's not going to be a massive big deal. Okay. Let's go. Okay, so we'll go to there, then there, then there. In fact, let's just read the quest. Oh, hang on, right, hang on a minute, we should... I'm assuming that means we should question all of the parties on the way back. Right, let's go and do those first, then. Let's go to those other places first before we go to the moneylender. Even though the moneylender is closer.
May the Enlightened always keep you in... Can I get you anything?
I'm here for something else. Can I ask you a couple of questions?
If you wish. What would you like to know?
Mention the Mother Cardinal.
Do you think that the Mother Cardinal may have been here?
Are you drunk or something?
What can you tell me about a certain candy cane?
Candy cane? Everyone speaks about him, or has heard of him, but no one really knows him.
And what do they say about him?
Here, nothing. You need to go downstairs for that sort of thing.
To the games room and the brothel?
Yes, that's more the kind of place where they'd talk about him.
Oh, okay. Interrogating one of his
You
big
sometimes
clients.
deliver goods to your big clients. Isn't that right?
Of course. The rich don't like to get drunk among mere mortals.
And have you ever supplied anyone from the palace?
Yes, that has happened. It suits them.
And who places these orders?
Well, a steward, of course. Don't you know how things work?
A woman? Dressed in a long green cloak?
No, the steward is more discreet. On the other hand, the person in the big green coat, the steward speaks to her sometimes. They know each other or work together.
I have to go. I will leave you to your work.
Look who it is.
I have to go.
Okay. So there's somebody downstairs.
It's blocked.
Okay, so we can't get down that way. Can we get down the traditional way? Yep. Okay. Let's go on question the prostitutes first.
A feast for the eyes, So, have you...
Let's just say that I'm gathering...
My treasures are worth their price. I promise you that you will get your money's worth. For you, I'm...
Don't think so.
Father, do you want to explain to this man why we are here?
Of course. We are not here for your services, but to lead an investigation. Several clients of yours have made a complaint. Precious objects disappearing after your employees' visits.
People in very high places are concerned, which explains why we've been asked to take care of it.
This cannot be. Well, listen. Come in, but please be discreet.
Thank you for your cooperation.
Wunderbar. Let's get talking.
There are too many of you for me alone, my...
Sorry, madam. But we are here to ask... This question might seem a little surprising.
Why? It's mine. I lost it when... How did you get hold of it?
Are you sure you want to broach that subject here?
You're right. Come with me. Well, what do you want? Why are you giving me back my ear?
You know where we found it, don't you?
Obviously. I realized as soon as I got back that I'd lost it.
I imagine your pimp does not know that you take part in these parties. He doesn't dabble in this at all?
No. Do not say anything to him, I beg you. He's on my case enough as it is.
Then I suggest you answer my questions.
Who is your daddy and what does he do? Ask about the party goers.
Could you tell us who you saw at the parties?
Rich people, or better. They seemed very rich and important to me. But I don't...
Do you know who organizes these parties? You can't even give me a
No. The only person who sometimes speaks to this steward is a woman who is always wearing a green coat. She never takes part in the festivities, but the steward rushes over whenever she arrives.
It didn't take as long as you thought. So just the presence of Mother Cardinal.
Do you think that an important person from Thélème could have partaken in these soirees?
You're thinking of Mother Cardinal, aren't you?
I was waiting for some decent games to come out, dude.
You're hardly a shining example of virtue, my child. Just answer our questions.
Sorry, Father, I don't know the Mother Cardinal, but I strongly doubt she dabbles in that.
You don't think you could recognize her, and you don't think you've crossed paths. What a testimony.
Try and learn a bit more about her by charisma.
Admit it. You must know more than you're letting on. It's virtually impossible not to recognize someone while being so close to these influential people. Wouldn't you agree?
Well, I was able to recognize someone, once. Even with a mask on, I'm good at recognizing my clients.
Please continue. I'm all ears.
I don't want to implicate anyone, but he is of no real importance, and you've probably never even heard of him. It's the local moneylender.
I know very well who you're referring to, my dear.
But I didn't mention anything to you, huh? This stays between us.
I don't even remember the subject of this conversation anymore.
Just Cause is a good game. Just Cause is a good game series. Talk about the woman in the green
This
coat.
woman in the green coat. Could you tell me about her?
She always hides her face and never joins us. Then she disappears into a little office and locks the door.
I see. She is quite important, then.
Speak about Candy
Do you know
Cane.
someone who goes by the name of Candy Cane?
Everyone does. He is a powerful person, so his name makes the rounds.
Have you ever spotted him at these pleasure parties?
In all honesty, I wouldn't even be able to
It
recognize
is
him.
underrated.
I've heard his name before, but that's all.
Thank you for
It gets forgotten
Be
about.
sure not to mention this to anyone. I'd lose my clients if they suspected me of speaking about them, you know.
It gets underrated and it gets left behind under games like Uncharted. Which is like, basically, its like main rival is Uncharted. So, it kind of like loses its name under a melee of games that are too similar like it.
Good day. Welcome. You here to wager? To fight?
Nope, I'm here about Candy Cane.
I imagine that the name Candy Cane rings a bell.
Obviously. Even though I would prefer it wasn't the case. He's a sort of organizer. He captures most of the beasts who fight in the arena.
How is that a problem?
Apparently, he's fixed a few fights. These kind of rumors aren't good for my business.
If that's the case, why don't you stop him?
He has friends, protectors. Without solid evidence, no one will lift a finger. And the only ones who wanted to speak of his cartel have disappeared.
Do you know where I could find him?
He often hangs out around the port at night, but I strongly advise you to stay away from the guy.
I know how to look after myself. Thanks
No,
for the
it's not.
information.
It's not from a big, well-known company
Does the Mother
for sure.
Cardinal ever come here to place bets?
The Mother Cardinal? And why not Saint Matthias himself while you're at it?
Ugh, give me. Okay,
I
leave.
must be going.
Next time, then.
Right. Can probably speak to them, but we need to learn more, I think, before we.
I am looking for a woman who comes here.
Yes, I have seen this coat before. But I have no... All I know is that I've seen her speaking to a steward of the palace who comes to place big orders.
I have to go.
Alright, let's go and speak to the guy again.
Good day.
Welcome.
I am looking for someone. A woman wearing a big green coat.
Yeah, I know who you mean. She comes in, especially for the big fights, and she has...
Do you know where I can find her?
No, I don't even know...
She wouldn't happen to be coming back to collect some winnings.
No, and I can't really tell you.
I must be going.
Next time, then.
Dang it. Right, okay, so that's out. Let's get out of here. Get out. Right, where do we go now? Oh, we got a right mish on us now. I was wondering who made it, so I looked it up after I got Just Cause 4, and I was like, I'd never heard of him. Yeah, I'm like that with a lot of game developers, though. Like, Spiders, a company called Spiders have made this, and I'd never heard of them. Like, never ever heard of a company called Spiders. So a lot of, like, you know, budding young, fairly new game developers now, these new companies are coming out, and they're all doing really well nowadays. Oh, so it's not in here. All making really good games. Aha. How do you do that, kind sir? See what he's got to say.
Can I help you?
Yes, actually. I have a small favor to ask.
You don't look like you need money from me.
I know, like Rockstar and Ubisoft, knew a few more here and there, but not much.
I know about the decadent parties at the palace. I know that you take part in them.
What?
Stop acting all innocent. Although your reputation isn't spotless, there are others. What if I were to spread it around town that you boast about being there?
That's enough. All right, I get the message. What do you want?
Come on,
It would appear that you know the Mother Cardinal very well. I know that she borrowed money from you. I even know how much. What I want to...
I have no idea. Do you really think that my clients tell me everything about their lives?
Does she still owe you money?
No, she always pays me back on time, and with interest.
Do you think she is plundering the city funds?
Ha! If that were the case, the funds would have been depleted long ago. Nah, the money's coming...
Tell me about Candy.
We're not close, if that's what you want to know. I mean, there are some rumours.
What kind of business?
Oh, nothing to do with my line of business. He deals in...
I would advise you to keep all of this.
I don't want any trouble. I will be as silent as a...
So, how do you see things, my child?
I think that the usurer is lending money to the Cardinal, and very significant sums at that. With this money, she bets on the arena fights while hiding in a big green coat. And she also gives large amounts to a certain candy cane, known for fixing fights.
Not only does our dear Cornelia love betting games, but she also wouldn't think twice about cheating to win.
Maybe he is just giving her advice. How can we prove anything?
We can always try asking him. Who knows? Perhaps he will give us an answer.
Right. It seems that we are getting more this nowadays. Like, the people look more animated than real. I don't know. Like, I mean, you kind of like look at the graphics on this, and I think this is like really well done. A lot of it looks really similar to. I think a lot of it looks really similar to like Witcher, which is really good because, you know, that is like not a bad game to be compared to be honest with you. It's a very, very good game. So I think for the most part, I think a lot of companies now try to go for realism, but like you do get the odd one that's going more animated. But I think more of the big games companies are the ones that are going more animated rather than the how the bloody hell do I get to that? Hang on a minute. I think like more of the big game companies are the ones that are going more animated nowadays, and the small ones are trying to go for more realism, if that makes sense.
Good day.
Yeah, I must admit, I'm not going to lie, I tend to prefer the more, like, real-looking games nowadays than the animated ones, but I don't know whether that's just because... I don't know. I don't know whether that's because maybe when as if you play games as you're growing up and stuff, you tend to turn more away from the animated stuff and look more to the really cool, awesome, realistic stuff. If you get me. Done my years of playing all the really cartoony type of looking ones, you know. Them both, but I think I like real a little more now, but I don't want animated to go away. No, of course you don't. You want animated to stay, but
At least not yet. Remember, my child, the bookmaker told us that he hangs around here at night.
That's true. You were right. Let's come back later.
oh, for God's sake! Right, is there somewhere where we can just go and rest up for a couple of hours? Ugh. What time of day is it? No, that's just bloody annoying. It made us go all the way there to be like, yep, you need to come back at night. Like, for example, I'll give you an example of where realism doesn't work to a certain extent and where games have gone downhill because they've gone too real. Like sports games. So things like FIFA, like, I don't know, Madden, rugby games, things like that. You know, I think they've gone like too far the other way. I think they've gone too realistic. And because they've gone too realistic, it's took the fun out of the game. It's not fun to play anymore. It's more like, you know, you have to be really good at it and have knowledge about how to play the game to enjoy it. I just think it's like a waste. So, in that respect, I think it's not very good because they've taken away the thing that made it fun. Well, I'm not saying it has to be like more cartoony, it just has to be more fun. Because, as I say, it's just they took away all the things that made it enjoyable in favour of trying to make it really realistic, and it's just like no. You're doing it wrong. Oh yeah, things like GTA, yeah, bloody hell, like, you know, all the things that Rockstar have done with GTA, they've not missed the target once really in any game. The only GTA game that I thought was absolutely terrible. Well, I say that I'm gonna tell a lie now because I thought GTA 4, I think. The one where you were the Russian, I thought that was like the worst one of the worst games ever made. I just thought it was absolutely terrible.
Good evening. Are you the one
But
they call Candy Cane?
5 was brilliant. Vice City was brilliant. San Andreas was a bit shit, but
A legate, no less. I imagine in these cases, the one accompanying you is the famous Petrus.
You seem to be very well informed. Therefore, you might be able to answer my question. What do you know about a woman in a green coat?
Why would I tell you?
We know that you have business with this woman, and that she is actually the Mother Cardinal.
How did you... You would be better off forgetting that.
That's not exactly the response I'd imagined. But
Oh,
nevertheless,
4 was terrible.
seems rather eloquent.
I told you
Really bad. I just thought the story was shit. The game looked really dreary and boring. It was crap.
Just an innocent little conversation.
Just didn't enjoy it at all.
Goodbye, Mr. Kane.
Bye. And Godspeed.
We have enough information.
Really? Is the fact that she bets on fights that are potentially fixed enough for you?
It's already a huge scandal. Let me just think about it for a little while. I will find a way of putting this information to good use.
I have faith in you, Father.
Okay. Oh, good. We leveled up too. Fantastic. Right, let us do this now. Wunderbar. So... Yeah, everyone has their opinion. I just like I say, I really didn't like it. I just thought it was just really. I thought everything about it was just bad. Like, I just thought like even things like up to the weather, even things like with the weather, I thought was just awful. Like, it just looked so boring and miserable and dull, and like really like the story was terrible. Like 5 was unbelievable, but 4 was bad, and I hated San Andreas. I thought San Andreas was like way too like. You've gone from like Vice City, which had a mafia-based story that was like really cool, well written, played out to perfection, and then went like full on like tried to tap into the gangster love of San Andreas. Where it's like, you've got to tag this area, you have to do this, you have to do that. The only thing that everybody loved, like whenever I have this argument with anybody about San Andreas, I go, San Andreas was great. It's like, why was San Andreas great? Because you could fly planes on it. Is that it? Because everything else about it was shit. Nah, 4 is not better than 5. Not even close. Not even close. Hell no. We need... Let's go and talk to Father Listinius then. Where do we need to go for that? Really? God almighty. Right, let's go to... We're going to have to walk all the way back. As I say, that's just my opinion. Alright, dude. If you gotta go, take care, bud. I'll see you later. Oops, wrong way. This way.
All of our
travel to here still. Outpost camp. And go to
Greetings. What can I do? Greetings.
Let's go this way. Opened up a lot of new places, this has. Right, we'll do this first. And then we really should do the Vidaris thing because, you know, just because. Ammo, consumables, fungus, crude iron ore. Yeah.
My dear child.
I will see you later.
Take care, my child.
Oh no,
I must leave you.
Let's just see what our missions are. Right, okay. Oops, side missions. Right, okay. Well, I've got Chinese food that has just arrived, so I'm going to call the stream here. We might pick this up in a little bit after I've eaten, or we might just play it again tomorrow. But either way, I've got to go now, so ciao everybody, thanks for stopping by, and I will see you all later. Bye.